Hello and welcome to We Unmask, the show where we take the mask off of today's most popular musical artists. Today's target subject is none other than Ren, the UK artist with as much mystery surrounding him as there is mystery surrounding how I've managed to stay relevant on YouTube for so long. Huh, well I'll be damned. So who is Ren? If you clicked on this video, you probably already know. But if you've been living under a rock or just have a life outside of the internet, you might not. Anyway, Ren is a musician, a poet, a digital phantom floating through the waves of indie music with all the subtlety of a Trump supporter visiting a Capitol building. In other words, Ren is a certified weirdo. And as the leader and founder of the weirdo cult, it's about time we dove headfirst into this pool of whatever it is he calls music. So, what type of music does Ren make, I hear you ask? What genre is it? Well, luckily, I, a professional multi-instrumental musician and producer, am here to help. You see, Ren's music is... it's best described as, well, you know, it's kind of like... You see, it's kind of like if a theater geek, a coffee house guitar hipster, and a suburban white kid who listened to a lot of Eminem growing up had a baby. And then that baby was raised by Paul McCartney and Wings. Now, if those references are too obscure for you, then I promise you're going to be fairly confused by a few of Ren's releases here and there.
I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheek.
Let's just say Ren's sound is an eclectic mix of genres. As an added bonus, his lyrics come with a sprinkle of existential dread.
It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
Elaborate storytelling.
Our story, it starts right at the end.
And some "It's Not a Phase, Mom" songs about the struggles of mental illness. Now all of that might sound like a list of bad things, however, you'd be wrong. And as a self-proclaimed weirdo and loser, I, for one, think all of those are great things. So where did this weirdo Ren come from anyway? You see, when a man and a woman love each other very much, and then there's also a chance that she penetrates him, you know, if she's cool and knows what she's doing with her pinky. You know, Ren's been around the block. He's had a few viral hits and underground anthems over the last decade or so. And more recently, he even topped the UK charts above Rick Astley.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
So he's successful, on the rise, getting closer and closer to transitioning from obscure indie artist to semi-household name. But who is Ren? Well, Ren Aaron Gill is a 30-something-year-old Welsh guy. If you don't know, Welsh is what people from Wales call themselves, which is just a part of the United Kingdom. So he's just a guy from the UK, basically an English guy from London. And if he or anyone else tries to tell you otherwise, just ignore them. That'd be like someone saying, I'm not from California, I'm from Los Angeles. It's the same crap! Your tiny little countries the size of a mid-sized Walmart in the USA don't count! Anyway, Ren started his music career as the frontman of a preppy white boy folk hip-hop group called Trick the Fox.
Let's go.
And now while Trick the Fox was well on their way to finally teaching us what the fox says,
oh brother, this guy stinks!
not everything went according to plan. You see, in 2013, right as we were approaching the peak of the suburban white boy indie rap scene with the rise of 21 Pilots,
I ponder of something great. My lungs will fill and then deflate.
Ren kinda took a step back from the scene due to his battle with Lyme disease and full-on psychosis. That's right, like a superhero origin story, Ren got infected by some sort of disease-carrying bug that would eventually lead to his rise to stardom and artistic superpowers. Now, in all seriousness, Ren's battle with mental illness, disease, and psychosis is no joking matter. Anyway, Ren went full weirdo crazy mode for almost 2 years due to his misdiagnosed bacterial boo-boo. You know, it went kinda like this.
I don't feel well, Governor. Well, it sounds like you're suffering from depression. Are you quite sure? I'm an underpaid UK doctor making less than £85,000 a year. Do you really think I've ever been sure about anything? You're getting a little moody with me, so I'm gonna go ahead and add bipolar disorder to your diagnostic sheet. But I feel sick all the time, like physically unwell, not my head. Ah, so you're a hypochondriac as well. Noted. Are you even a real psychiatrist? Absolutely not. But he is.
Tell me, what do you think of beans on toast, young man?
Actually, I've never quite liked the combination.
Lock 'em! Lock 'em in the loony bin, boys!
It wouldn't be until 2016 that Ren would get properly diagnosed with Lyme disease, and due to catching the illness late, it ended up being a much trickier road to recovery. Not to mention all those, lingering lifelong impacts of trauma caused by medical misdiagnosis and inappropriately prescribed medications. And all these real-life events would slowly lead Ren to release his most famous song, Hi Ren!
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky.
A song that talked about all this bullshit, and it quickly launched his career to the next level of new heights. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. If I was to skip from 2013 to 2022, as if Ren released no music and was simply off the radar for that entire period, well, that would be rather disingenuous and lazy reporting on my part. So anyway, in 2022, Ren was seeing his way to the other side of his battle with bacterial disease and mental decay, and thus Hi Ren was born. This song solidified himself as an internet sensation amongst other psychotic weirdos. The story resonated with the reaction scene and other online communities, helping boost Ren's popularity and the song's viral appeal. You see, just like when Snoop Dogg stands on business when he talks about moving product and capping bitches, you can rest assured that Ren stands on business when he puts himself in a straitjacket for a music video. The man lives that life, and it shows. This helped make Ren an instant hit amongst weirdos like myself, as well as normies who enjoy living vicariously through people who have actually been through real shit, unlike themselves. Now, I could go on with the intricacies of Ren's art form, but let's face it, I'm about as qualified to talk about good music as a toaster is to perform a brilliant piano solo. But it's okay, Toaster. At least you can make something pop. Unlike my music career, am I right? You know what, Toaster? Screw that. As long as we stick together, we'll be fine. You make the toast, I'll play piano. Together, we'll be an unstoppable team! So there you have it, Ren, the enigma, the indie darling, the weirdo, the artist you didn't know you needed to care about until I, your devilishly handsome masked maestro, told you to. You're welcome. Anyway, remember to like, subscribe, or don't. I'm not your real dad. Until next time, I scheme, you scheme, we all scheme for ice cream. Bye!